The earth is not flat, and yet there was a time when every human on the planet believed the earth was flat. The idea that it could be round, are you kidding? So too, your beliefs and my beliefs often come from an earlier version of us. We just accept that the way we think and feel about a thing is just the way that it is. It is us, we're attached to it, it's ingrained deeply in us. Before you start this year and maybe try something new, you decide that this is the year that you are just going to put that thing to rest, and you invest time and energy in trying to get somewhere, and with the strategy and the how-to and the podcasts and the reading and the growing and the advice and all the rest of it, can I invite you to examine your beliefs? What is it you fundamentally at your core believe about that thing that you want to see happen in life? So I want to help you get really practical with this and give you some tools today to enable you to do this in your own time. So whatever it is that you are wanting to see happen or create change in, and you've got your why, you've got your reason for it, I want you to think of a statement around why you're already not there, why it hasn't been able to be true for you so far. So it could be that you want to see an improvement in your health, your finances, your relationships, and you have a limiting belief around that is stopping you from getting there. And you may not realize it because a lot of our beliefs are formed in us when we are younger. If you have an underlying belief that is contradictory to the one that you're trying to see in your life, the new one, then it's simply not going to happen because it is going to win every single time you come up against difficulty. I'm going to pick a health example because it's the start of the year. You may have an overarching desire to get healthier this year, and yet your statement about why it's not true so far for you could be, I don't think I can be healthy until I've got the gym membership, until I've got this particular pair of trainers, until I've got those leggings, until the weather's nicer. And you'll have lots of reasons why you are not achieving that so far. I want you to come up with 20 limiting beliefs about that. 20 limiting beliefs that are actually holding you back in your mind, but in reality, they're not actually true.
Hang on a minute, I gotta jump in here. Now, if these things aren't actually true, that makes them lies, and you wouldn't knowingly continue to believe a lie, would you?
Now 20 may seem like a lot, and you may have one or two off the top of your head, but open a book. And when you open up a book, you invite in consciousness. And what I mean by that is you allow yourself to start to look for evidence or answers to the question it is that you've written down. So ask yourself, what are my limiting beliefs around why I can't be healthy? Once you've got those 20, you are going to have a choice, if you want, to let go of those beliefs, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to instill, to reprogram 20 new beliefs. Those 20 new beliefs are in alignment with the earth is round, yeah? Or I can be the best, healthiest version of me. I deserve that. It is my birthright, yeah? These 20 are usually the flip side of your limiting beliefs, and they now become your empowering beliefs. You're going to need to look at these daily. This is the next step. Look at them daily. Affirm them to yourself. Say them out loud if you can. Get your body involved. What you start to put out there and to verbalize and to look for evidence of is what you start to get back to yourself. You hand from your future back to yourself now the strength and the feeling and the reverse engineering of all the habits and practices that are going to need to get you where you're going. You're going to have to stay on it because your programming of the earth is flat is always going to feel more familiar to you until you reach that tipping point of the earth is round, as it were, kicking in. The inactivity, the indulging, the overworking, the stress that you're used to, it's all going to feel more familiar than the action that it is that you're taking towards embedding in your new beliefs and habits. If you want to strengthen it further, which I highly recommend to do, it's the only way I made any of my habits stick. Strengthen it further by podcasts and reading and tuning in to frequencies that are already earth is round frequencies, yeah? Healthier frequencies, to go back to that example. We began to accept that the earth was round once we had evidence for it. And you will start to accept your new reality once you have evidence for it. You can fast track that by doing this, by removing the old programming, your old beliefs, clearing out the judgment that was there, realizing that actually there's a lot of judgment we heap on ourselves in these processes, and instilling, reconditioning yourself with new beliefs that are lined up with the earth is round. I hope that's helpful. I really want you to get whatever it is you want for yourself this year, because I know that it just doesn't affect you. You know this too. It affects your family, your relationships, your work. We're all connected, and that ripple effect of all those positive actions towards better change, better versions of ourselves, healthier, more connected, more fulfilled, is only going to impact and affect everybody. Thanks for watching. Please share with anyone that you feel would benefit from this at the front end of the year, and I'll see you soon.